Hey there, hi there, ho there. Winter here, and as you can see, we're doing more skyblock. We also have a couple of things different. We have animals over here. Cows, sheep, chickens. We have animals. We have a full sugarcane, melon, and pumpkin farm going. And wood and cobblestone have been mined almost to a grand extent. So this is what I'm using for wood currently. We have a lot of logs, and I have almost an entire double chest of just cobble. Well, basically I have an entire double chest of cobble, and then another half. So we have building materials. We've been farming skeletons, and honestly, I probably don't need all of this gunpowder. So we're gonna get rid of some of the gunpowder. We're slowly but surely getting rid of the stuff in that chest. We have a full another chest of rotten flesh. Still trading with piglins. We got a bunch of food now. We will never need to worry about food again, which is fantastic. But the chest, I think all of you want to see is this one, because that's where I have my ores and elements. And we've got quite a bit. We've got 2 stacks of emeralds, an entire row of gold, 28 iron. We are running low on the charcoal, so I'm thinking we need to go get just a bit more charcoal. So we're gonna smelt up another 64 of charcoal, and I came to the realization that I don't want you guys to be bored with this series, and while watching and editing my other content, I came down to a realization that we are kind of wasting some time that I could just do off camera. And I know some people are going to prefer everything be on camera, but it just takes time that is just a bunch of cuts, and it creates cuts that don't really have as much of an effect on the series as a whole. Specifically, trading with piglins. I mean, I have a full row of gold. So what I'm hoping for, and in the future what I think I'm going to go do, is I'm going to trade with piglins off camera, because basically I have an infinite supply of gold now. Now, for those of you confused, I'm going to just sum it up really quickly. I'm going to be trading with zombie piglins off camera, because it wastes time that we can use and utilize for the episode that don't really need to be wasted. I'm thinking also, like what I'm doing right now, is stuff I can do off camera too. I don't need to create platforms. I think I can create my platforms, and then we can build whatever we want with that platform during the episode. Speaking of which, you might be confused on what we're making today. Well, for those of you who remember last episode, I said I wanted to rip the band-aid off. I don't know how to create an iron farm, and I don't know if we're fully at the point of getting an iron farm, but I'm going to try to create an iron farm. So that's today's goal. Iron farm, trade with piglins, get as much as we can, and maybe we'll see about making a little bit more progress on the house. because I'll have a bunch of blackstone, which is what I kind of want the base to be, blackstone floor, and see what I can do from there. But I want an iron farm because it's getting to the point where that really opens up and starts letting me automate things. I can automate the sugarcane. I can automate the pumpkins and melons. I can automate a lot of things at that point. I can automate the mob spawner. I can automate the piglin farmers, or sorry, the piglin traders. All of that is things I can automate, but I can only automate it after I get iron. Over on that little area that I made, I'm going to make a platform, and that's where our iron farm's going to be. I'm going to make this area right here be my AFK. So in my little holdout hole over there, I can just AFK and let my mob farm go, my iron farm go. Maybe I'll have other types of farms, anything that I need to AFK and just let build up time. That's going to be that district. I think I need to get more beds for the villagers, get more villagers started. I want to get a lectern going, and I want to get a cartographer going when it comes to villagers. So that's the plan first. Then we'll make a little platform. Then we'll try to figure out how to make an iron farm together. Close that back on up, and I don't have any torches. So I'll steal this one. I want a torch there. And we'll put a torch there. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so let me go grab some carrots. We'll breed up what villagers we have, because we need basic, regular villagers for this iron farm. That much I do know. Now, my understanding of iron farms is you have a villager who sees a zombie and panics. Once they panic, they then go and call for an iron golem to be spawned in order to save them. So I have a lectern and I have a cartography table now. So I can turn paper and sugarcane to emeralds. We're just gonna dump the inventory in here for now. I do have more beds, but I don't really have an area for them. But I have 2 beds, which means I can make that 2-bed area be my bed for my bed, actually, in my house. Okay. So we're gonna go and grab some emeralds. So we're gonna do paper. We're gonna grab a bunch of potatoes, maybe. I don't actually have anything for potatoes yet. We're gonna put the carrots back because that's all we have of carrots, and we don't want to waste them all. We're gonna grab potatoes for food. And rotten flesh. I didn't turn the sugarcane to paper, but just with the farmer and the rotten flesh, we got 28 emeralds, which is a nice amount. So, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the Nether, and we're going to trade up with as many piglins as possible, and just try to, I got gold on, so we're just going to try to get some gravel, finish up the dirt over there. We're going in multiple directions today, I know, but I want to finish that up so that way we can get carrots and potatoes going and wheat going. Gold. We got that entire chest. This chest. This chest. And this chest. All of a bunch of materials now. I am curious how much iron we got from all of that, so I am going to go ahead and grab all of the iron nuggets. We're going to grab all of the nether brick, and we're going to transfer all of the nether brick into stone. And I'm going to take 2 stacks of gravel, and we are going to transform that gravel into dirt. So, for iron, 37 more, which is fantastic. For nether brick, a stack, and for dirt, give me a shovel. We're gonna pick this up because I want a full stack. That'll be 2 stacks. Of course, dirt. Which I think I have another shovel. I do. So I'm going to go ahead and real quickly just transfer this coarse dirt into regular dirt. So that way we can finish the farm below. Just give me a moment. And it is just barely enough. 15 pieces of dirt remain. Let me go see if we can't sleep and get rid of the rain. And we'll start planting our carrots, potatoes, and I can't rest. It's too far away. Wow. Okay. Never mind then. Give me you. Do I have a stone hoe? I do. We'll head over to the food chest to grab all of our potatoes and carrots. Carrots, potatoes, regular melon seeds. And we need to till all of that. Actually, while we're here, I think there was a bunch of torches in one of these, right? There was. So we will take those torches and we will go down below. Yeah, we're probably fine. Now we just have to till everything. Oh, that was perfect! Literally tilled the last piece and my hoe got broke on the final piece that needed tilled. This row will just be a bunch of potatoes. Next row will just be a bunch of carrots. And the final row will just be a bunch of wheat. So we have even more farms going, which is fantastic. Hopefully, we get a wandering trader soon, because I really need pointed dripstone, even though there's no guarantee we'll even get it. We have a full stack of iron, by the way, which is fantastic. Okay. Yeah, no, it just doesn't plant in those locations. Why does it not plant in those locations? I might have to break the grass block and re-till it, but I don't have a hoe, so I don't want to break them yet. Yeah, we're gonna have to break those grass blocks and then re-till them, and maybe that'll fix it. But that's interesting that it doesn't work in 100% all areas. I kind of want to do that over here too. So what? It's like a bang, 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 here and here. Whoops. Wrong thing. Yep. That's a nice little bridge. For now. It'll definitely, once we can be extremely vanity about it, we can worry about it a little more. And with that, we have a platform. Now, do we want to make it, how do we make this into a iron farm? Well, I need an area to store villagers and a zombie. Let's see here. I need an area for a chest. Hence why, oh wait, I have the crafting table. That's right here. That's right. So I need an area for the chests. And I'm thinking that area is going to be right in the middle, basically. So I'm thinking right here. There will be a hopper on top, which until we get an actual hopper, we'll just place a piece of wood there. And then that means right here will be the actual area the golems are, because I want them to basically get pushed into a block, probably here, have a hopper here, feeding into a hopper that goes down into the chest. So I need to set it up in such a way that I have water that pushes them here, which I believe is 8 blocks, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need a water, because I need to see how far the water pushes. I also probably need signs. And unless I'm doing a campfire burn, they'll die if they're on campfire. It's just slower, right? Maybe we do campfires. Where's my bucket? It's gotta be in one of these chests, then. I honestly don't remember where my bucket is. I know I didn't lose it. There it is. So, water. I need to see how far this pushes. So, for now, the 2 pieces of wood are hoppers. And let's say I put water here. So yeah, that, oh no, it doesn't work. I need to go 1 less. So the water needs to be here, and that needs to be 4 blocks. Wow, I just jumped off place. And then I put you here. So then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this will be where the iron golems actually spawn. Right here. Can they spawn in water already, even if it's just like a little bit of water? Just enough water to push them? Is that a thing? Or do I have to make it in such a way that water doesn't allow them to spawn? I also don't know if this is too close to those blocks, because I basically want the iron golems to physically only be able to spawn on this area. We'll leave that open for now, so that way I can get up. So if I grab the water again, if I were to you would have your source water, it would push them all over the edge, and then that one would push them all the way to the edge. So there would be this going basically over the entire thing. Ow. I feel like I'm gonna keep falling, so why don't we just Ender Pearl? I have a feeling we're gonna go through a lot of Ender Pearls just from me falling. I have a feeling that's gonna end up happening. So right now I'm thinking they're gonna get pushed. I just don't know if they fit in a 1x1 area. Does an iron golem fit in a 1x1 area? I really should probably go into another world and creative and see if this actually even works first. It would definitely be smarter if I did that. 100%. 100% that would be smarter. Am I going to? I didn't light it up. Of course I didn't. I mean, worst case scenario, I turn this into an actual mobs farm instead of an iron farm. And we just tear down that. So this pushes them to the chamber. So they drop into this. The water pushes them slowly. Very slowly. And if I don't move, I should get pushed all the way off, which then pushes them to this block. So the question becomes, if I leave these as full blocks and I just do something like this, just to make a roof. Like if I do, and then this would be a bottom block. And this was the roof to the structure. Could they spawn in this chamber right here? Get pushed here, get pushed to here. This is a hopper, this is a hopper. Put a campfire on top and it would just burn, right? I kind of want this up higher though, right? I almost want there to be an actual like drop. I don't want to take it all down. I really don't. But I definitely think I need to widen this at minimum. So we're gonna widen this up to 2 because I'm pretty sure I need a bigger area than a 1x1. Because that's my first fear. That means we have to move the chest back. Put you there. That means the hopper is going to be here. There's going to be a hopper probably here and here. Here and here. I really wish I had a diamond pickaxe. So for water, I think that fixes some of it, some of the issues I was having. It does increase the amount of hoppers I need exponentially, but I think that it's a must. I think that's what I must have at minimum. So if I have water here and water there, they get pushed. My water needs to be pushed. This is where I need them to fall, though. I need them to fall 2 blocks or 3 blocks, so that way they can't get out of the chamber that has like the fireplaces that kill them. So I need this to be 2 levels down. I need this to be a drop. That way they can't get out. And this. So the end goal, Iron Golem falls into this. They get floated down into this, which pushes them into a chamber here, filled with fireplaces and hoppers underneath the fireplace, which should, I believe, in theory, be a chamber that should kill them. I think. I do think that means I need to make an area. I need to make this a step down, basically. So give me water, because I basically need to make right here into a staircase down only like a couple of blocks. Like I need it to go here, here, and that might be like enough. So it would be like this. Okay, so I don't know how much I just cut, but I just came to the realization that I was just kind of rambling and I didn't really say exactly what I'm doing yet. So I'll just sum it up real quick. I made a chamber down here now. Now it goes down like a staircase into a drop chamber. Bing, bop, bada, bop, boop. Cool. Let's go to sleep real quick. Down here, I'm going to have the zombie and probably 2 sides of villagers. Maybe a chamber of villagers here, and then maybe a chamber of villagers here. I'm gonna have the iron golems spawn. I don't know if they spawn in the water. I can always make a area just like we did up there with the trapdoors, like a 3x3 platform. They spawn on the platform, think there's a trapdoor, and fall. That's an easy thing I can do. Or we can see if they'll spawn on the water. If they spawn on the water, they get pushed from the water down to here. From there, they get pushed onto here. The wood will be hoppers with fireplaces on top of them, which feed into a chest. So I guess the question now becomes, how tall do I need to make this? Well, that entirely depends on how far, whether or not they can spawn in the water. Because if they can spawn in the water, I legit can just do, probably at this height right here, a roof here. And we'd be done. If they can't spawn in the water, I need an area probably double this with trapdoors, so that way they can fall into the water. So we're going to first try this height and see if they can spawn in the water. If that doesn't work, we will be able to after that, we will be able to add another layer, and where this thing is here, we'll just go a platform of 3 by 3. There'll be 2 empty spaces, a platform of 3 by 3, 2 empty spaces, a platform of 3 by 3, 2 empty spaces, a platform of 3 by 3. We just put in the empty spaces trapdoors, so this would be one of those empty spaces. The iron golem will think there's a way, it'll walk, and it'll just fall. So basically, we are at where we need to be. We just need to put a roof on it and hope for the best. And just hope. That's where we are. We're at the stage of just hoping that it works. We also have to find a way to make it look somewhat pretty. Somehow. I don't just want an industrial box. Even though that's kind of what the mob farm is. It's just kind of an industrial box. Okay. Block off that. So, in theory, we just need to work now on this bottom part where we keep the zombie / regular villager. So I think I need a roof over the water, so that way the villagers don't feel threatened. Because I can sure see some stupid thing like that being an issue. I need to refill on cobblestone though first. Okay. No thank you, cartographer. And then where is my toolsmith? That should fully level you up, right? It should. So give you a moment. Diamond. Oh, diamond axe. Diamond shovel. We have diamond tools, baby. Unbreaking and efficiency. Oh, I'm smiling so much. We are out of stone axes and shovels. Oh, that's fantastic. That is truly fantastic. All I gotta really do is this, which means you can't get out that way, and you can't get out that way, so you can slowly make your way that way. Though I probably will need to trap you in a boat in order to get you across, won't I? Because you're not gonna actually do anything. I think I still have those boats from when we originally got the trading hall. I think they're in my wood chest. They gotta be. I'm so happy I have diamond tools now. Yep, 2 boats. Perfect. So realistically, I can get rid of these, right? Because I'm just gonna be driving them across. So I just put a boat here, which will trap you when you come out. That's all I really gotta do. Eventually you'll come out this way. Eventually. Alright. I'm so happy we have diamond tools. Now I just have to figure out, well, the easy part is this, because I need this regardless is going to be closed off. So I can easily close that stuff off very simply. Same with this end. Let's go sleep in one of these beds. Make it a little brighter. Just a bit brighter. Alright. So then what? I want right here. So it is a full block that they sit on. So this is where the beds are. Do I have more string? I did trade with piglins, and I'm pretty sure they give string, right? Let me go see if I can make... How many more beds? 3, 5, 4 more beds? You're still staying in there, huh? That does mean I need to drive 6 villagers all the way over there, which would be annoying, very annoying. String. I think I have enough string. 5 more beds coming up. 20 more pieces of wool. So I need to fill in. Oh, I should have just figured out and did a tutorial of some kind, because if I do all of this and it doesn't work, I'm going to be so angry. And then we can put the last bed back. No. What? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I literally said 4 and made 5. Two blocks. So here. Not no. All right. So we have it repeating on both sides. Now I just need to figure out where the zombie is gonna go. Probably here. I just don't know what height. Because I think I need the zombies to be able to see, and I need the villagers to be able to see the zombie. So, simply put, 3 villagers, they can go to sleep. They stand here. In this chamber, which is 2 blocks away, there is going to be zombie or zombies, depending on whatever. I think I only need 1. Maybe multiple will work better. I'm unsure. That's gonna break my pickaxe. No, it is not. Okay. So I can basically fill in the rest of this. Because I'm such a nice guy and I don't want them to have a wet pillow. More. I will need to light all of this up. I do need another pickaxe though, but let me light it up before something spawns by accident somehow. some way, some form. So we give them 2. And right here, we just block that off, and the zombie can see them. So that'll be the end goal. So we give them 2. And then this giant chamber right here is where the zombie or zombies or whatever live. I think it would be so sweet, though, to have little windows right here and right here, so we can look in at them being tormented. Because, you know, never said I was a good person. Did my guy still didn't make it to the boat. Maybe I need to put the boat closer. Maybe I have to do this. Yeah, you can see it now, so you have to go to the boat. Beautiful. Alright, I can sleep. There should be enough room that if I just get 2, I could just throw potatoes at them, right? Though, I did say the goal of today's episode would be to just make an area. Ow. The goal of today's episode was just to make the bones of the iron farm, not to fully complete it. And I think we succeeded in doing that. We have a way up. We can see in it. We have the water. We need how many? 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6 hoppers and 6 campfires. So let's go make those real quick. I don't have any coal, so I can't make the campfires at the crafting table there. Off stream, I'm going to keep farming the sugarcane, and I'm going to keep farming the pumpkins, all of the good stuff. So we go chests. I want to say it's this, right? Yeah. Next, I need campfire. I want 6 of these. Huh. We got diamond tools. We traded with the piglins, which again, I'm going to be doing off cameras from now on. Just a reminder. Just because it wastes time every episode that we just don't need to be wasting. Where's... I'm out of slabs, really? Wow. We are gonna go ahead and just really quickly do this. Alright. I want the hoppers, I want this, and then I just want to make sure each hopper is feeding into another with campfires on top. There we go. We have the killing chamber. We have the outside done. We have the inside hopefully done. Again, we can modify it to what we need to do in order if they can't spawn on the water. But if they can spawn on the water, that's completed. We have a little tunnel here, which I have no clue what we're going to do. I think it's the cartographer, might be the librarian that gives us glass. So I would love to have windows here and here. To look in and make sure our zombie... That's not even. Oh, they're not even. But I can just do this. Problem solved. Right? So then we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 pieces of glass we need. 6 villagers. And a zombie. The zombie is going to be the easy part. The villagers, less so. But we finished that. We finished the farm. We have animals, even though we didn't do anything with them yet. And still no wandering traders. Which is annoying. But what you gonna do? Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's extravaganza. We'll call it an extravaganza. That'll see what we get for the master. We have a diamond pickaxe. What is this? 9 damage. So we even have a better weapon in the form of a diamond axe. Overall, we are entering the age of diamonds.